Replayers, welcome. Thank you so much for circling back around and watching our broadcast on tonight. We are so sorry we couldn't have you on during our live show, but we are so grateful that you were able to watch what we have to offer tonight. We got a great surprise for you. Do me a favor, put hashtag replay in the comments. Give us your name. Let us know where you are watching from so we can give you a proper hello. And as always, do a favor for me and share the broadcast. Thank you. Hello, you guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Thursday. We are here, basically ending to another week, a great week with valuable content. My name is Kimbra. I am your passive income diva. I assist new and inspiring business owners, not build additional income streams centered around their niche, but also I am a biz builder. So if you guys have ideas in your head and you just don't know how to get them going, or you need to make yourself I'm a girl and I do what they say is I lead you to the yellow brick road. Okay. All right. And so we thank you so much for being here. This is Quarantine and Me. This broadcast was created for those of you who are new in business, those of you who want to start your own business and you just don't know where to go. Okay. And again, those of you who need to make that first sale, because it is very, very, and that once you start your business, you need to know exactly where to go. Hey, Mom, welcome. And so again, we are here Monday through 8 p.m. Eastern at Generate Passive Income with Kimbra. We will, as usual, leave that link in the comments. So once you click on that link, it will take you over to our business page, like our page, and then go over to our library of videos where you guys will see a slew of videos, right? That'll give you everything you need in order to get your business started, okay? And also, don't forget, we have our link that you can click on, bit.ly/quarantine and me. Again, that's bit.ly/quarantine and once you put that in your browser, it'll take you to a set of questions where you'd be able to let us know a little bit about yourself and your business. We will in turn do our research on the back end, and then we will bring you on to have a very candid conversation. And don't fear, you guys, we know that some of you are camera shy, okay? And so we will love this, just set aside 20 minutes, 30 minutes to answer your questions, to make sure you get your questions answered. All right. Also, don't forget, we have a YouTube channel now, and we go live every Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. on our YouTube channel. Again, that link is also in the comments. And so we definitely want you guys to go ahead and click on that link, subscribe to our channel, and press that notification button, and you guys can get notified of when we go live. All right. I think that's everything. I am so excited about this week. I hope you guys took every nugget that we gave you. I hope you guys are going to put it to use. And it's so funny. I was talking to my mom today, and we know that, we were giving you guys seasonal tips on how you can generate, some income, right? So I was talking to my mom, and she was telling me how my cousin was actually giving blood. And it was so funny because we had just spoke about this, last night and the night before on ways that you can generate income, right? And of course, it's, a little unorthodox. But again, we are all looking to make extra income. So whatever it takes, as long as it's legal, we can make it happen, right? So, it was just really funny how I heard that today. So for you guys that missed those broadcasts, please feel free to go back and check the replays. I guarantee you will find something that you can use. So we dedicated it more so to the non-business owners, but if you are a business owner, we gave you some tips there as well. All right, guys, without any further ado, as we told you last night, we have a special guest coming on tonight to speak to you guys. And so we are so very excited to have a business owner tonight, a beauty influencer, okay? And so we are going information about her, and then we are going to let her have it, okay? So, just Jazzy has had a passion for hair since 13 years old. At 18, she attended Wallace Community College to receive her certification in cosmetology. She is now 25 and have invested many years into her craft and her brand. She recently moved to Atlanta, Georgia in 2019 to take her brand to the next level so she can provide the best for her clients. Jazzy specializes in wig and frontal installs, custom color, braids, and just Jazzy Beauty is happy to announce that in September 2020, which was last month, she was picked to be a Brains Magazine executive contributor for the Brains Magazine that is out of her based out of the US. Her company was also selected for a feature in Brain's 500 Global list of 2020 that will be published in December. She was selected as one out of a total of 500 companies, entrepreneurs, influential leaders, and small business owners worldwide recognized for their entrepreneurial success, achievements, dedication to health. All right, so and her name is Jazsper Womack. Okay, and we have some information for her that we're going to share by the broadcast, but we are now going to bring her on. Let's get her on here so we can talk to her.
Hi.
Hi, how are you today? Thank you so
I'm
much
doing well.
for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and let you have it. Let us know, what it is we need to know from you. We are ready to go ahead and we get our notebook and our pens, and we want to hear from you. So without further ado, we're gonna let you have it, and I am going to remove myself.
Okay. Well, hello everybody. Again, thank you so much for the introduction. My name is Jazsper Womack. Everyone knows me as Jazzy. So today I would like to speak to you guys from a different standpoint of beauty. Oftentimes, a lot of people kind of look at beauty from the outer appearance, and so I definitely want to um, improvise that, and emphasize that beauty starts from within. It's how we pretty much view ourselves, having those insecurities, having those things that we are, kind of, I would say, kind of conscious about that we often think about. And so I would like to read just a little bit of why I was picked a Beauty Brains magazine ambassador. I wrote a article called "What About Me?" So I just want to share a little bit about that and to give you guys insight and to allow you guys to think for a moment, what about us? We often feel left out. We do a lot. I know for myself, being a woman, I'm also a mother. And so I wear many hats. And sometimes we can kind of just go, 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 go. And then, we often burn out and kind of receive the worst end of the stick. And so without further ado, I would like to start this article. So it states, have you ever thought about the many insecurities we carry that affect our self-esteem? Often conceived and stand by the opinions of others that they too have them. Yet it's human nature to value the opinions of others to a degree that if we're not careful, we may give into what we hear versus what we aim to be in life. I often tell everyone I know you have two types of people in this world. You have group A, who are determined, knowingly that they have many imperfections, yet they know their destiny and are designed for greatness. And will not let anyone or circumstances detour or stop them from the end result that they have set out for themselves by themselves. And then there's group B, those who are always self doubting, easily to give in, those that value what others say over their own goals and aspirations in life, allowing others to dictate and paralyze their potential to achieve anything. The difference between the two is what? You're right. The mindset. The mindset is especially important. It shapes your perception and how you handle your everyday life. You must want greatness so bad that no matter how lonely or hard it may get, that I gotta have it attitude will get you to a place that you will not stop until you're satisfied enough to live life comfortably, materially, and emotionally. I believe words are powerful. A single sentence can alter your emotions swiftly, and so it is imperative that you filter. What is a filter? I'm glad you asked. Think of your email, how it filters out spam or junk. That is what you must have a filter mentally. Things that do not serve your well being is created to be a fuel to be and do the opposite. No one, no one can live your life for you. Beauty starts from within. It represents us as our personality and our character. Beauty is learning to go to that place of rejection and understand what was said and why would we allow it to change our perception of how we view ourselves. Taking the time to heal and to forgive and to move on from a place of stagnation. Now, don't get me wrong. We all have things that we can improve. But once you can accept that you first must view you in the most positive way, is when energy is then transferred to the way others think of you. This is when self esteem is used as an advantage to advance in life and should not be taken lightly. So I just wanted to share that mini article that I wrote last month, just concerning, about us and our inner thoughts about ourselves and things that have shaped in our perception of who we are as a person. And with that being said, me personally, I started doing hair at 13 years old. My mother was in the hospital at the time. She always did our hair and things of that nature. And back in the day, we wore the little afro puffs and things. And so my mom was sick, and my sister, being the oldest, took on that next responsibility to make sure that me and my younger sister was taken very care of. And so I went to school, and I was just so embarrassed. I mean, she could not do my hair. I was like, no, I gotta learn how to do hair. I can't do this. And so my mom got out of the hospital, and she was well enough to teach me how to braid at 12 years old. And I took it and I just got fascinated. I mean, I would watch videos on YouTube and magazines, and I mean, it empowered me to want to do these things, and I always love to look good. And so that allowed me to create that passion and to go from there. And so by 13, I was I was booking clients. I mean, I had everybody in school, their parents, their moms at my house just getting their hair done. And just the glimpse of making my own money at such a young age just made me feel so empowered. And I'm like, if I can do this now, there's no telling where I could go as I get older. And just realizing that the sky is the limit in whatever you want to do. And so I decided, at 18, it was either nursing or cosmetology. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to work for nobody. I want to be my own self. I love tattoos. I love expressing myself. And so I just kind of made sure that, I wanted to work for my own self. And so I went to cosmetology school at 18. I graduated in a year, and I went from there, and I decided that, I wanted to start a brand that catered to people and wanted to pretty much build a relationship with those clients. Oftentimes there are, excuse me. Oftentimes people don't realize that when you go to a salon and you are, catering to your clients and things of that nature, many times they kind of just want to do the style and kind of just get the money. And oftentimes the client does not end up happy about anything. And so I kind of wanted to come with a different approach and make sure that my clients were well taken care of and that I could build a rapport with them. And so I made sure that, when I start doing my line and creating my products, that I had my clients' best interest. And so this past year, I started working on my hairline and my lashes, and to make sure that, you know, those things are the best. I believe in the best for the people that want to support me because I can't do it without them. And so I just wanted to make sure that you guys know that at 25 years old, I would have never thought that I would be at this position where I am now. And it's all about hard work. There are many times that you can feel like you're by yourself. I did not have the support that I needed as I went through this journey. I was, when you have a vision, everybody's not going to understand where you're going. Everybody's not going to understand, how can you how can you be self-employed? It's when you think about that, it's easier to go and fill out an application and get a job and let someone tell you how much you're gonna make and how much you have to budget your life. And I was just reading not too long ago, it was like a meme, and it was just stating that, your employer is not gonna pay you enough to have a house next to his. And so I thought about it for a moment. I'm like, that's absolutely true. Your employer will never pay you enough to have a house next to his. And so you have to definitely have that mindset to be a go-getter, to not give up in spite of, because things will be push comes to shove. I mean, it's plenty of times where all you have is a vision. All you have is a goal, and you know your family. Sometimes, for me, my mom was very supportive of me. My family was very supportive of me, but I don't even believe that. I don't even believe that my mom would have thought that I would have even pushed this far and to actually manifest. But sometimes you have to be the one to put it to them. And it may be lonely, but in the end, it's time for you to definitely be the one to show your family what you need to do.
You said it. You
Thank
said
you.
it, all of it in a nutshell. Yes, yes. And you gave some good nuggets. Well,
Yes.
first of all, we're not going to apologize for the children because we are working mothers, right?
Yes.
We are working mothers. So we have children in the back,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? So when they hear them, that lets them know that you are a
Yeah.
go getter and the kids will be all right. So,
Thank you.
I like the points that you were reading from. I like the points that you were reading from your article because it makes a valid it makes it makes a valid point about entrepreneurs or people that are looking to go into entrepreneurship and the mindset that they need to have, okay? Because we
Mhm.
have busy lives, we have kids, we have spouses, we have, boyfriends and girlfriends and other things in our life that calls for our attention. But you will
Yes.
never get ahead as a entrepreneur if you don't have the money, right? That's just bottom
Absolutely.
line. Yeah. So, I appreciate that even when at a young age, just like you, when you were 13 years old. And I have a question. What was your first job when you were 13? Like, what was your first job at 13?
Um, my first job at 13, I was braiding, like micro braids. That's when micro braids was out. That's when, your box braids was really popular, and your basic sewing. So we was taking it back.
Mhm.
That was my first little spot I had. Yes.
Okay. I know for me, I sold on eBay, because eBay was really the only platform that was in here before Amazon, because Amazon
Wow.
at the time were only selling.
Yes.
'Cause Amazon at the time were only selling So that's how old I am as well, So, and it's see me.
Yeah, I can hear you now. You froze a little bit.
Can y'all see? Okay, because I lost the screen for a minute.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, Jazsper?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, I lost the screen for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, back in the day, it was before even Amazon basically was up and running. I was doing eBay, and that really to where we are, we gained the experience that we need to gain back then to become who we are today. And I tell a lot of people, especially my clients, like there should be no reason that even during a pandemic that you shouldn't be able to generate income. Period, right?
Mhm.
Because although we may not be outside the four walls, but on the World Wide Web has given us a platform, a free platform at that, where we're able to go ahead and generate money. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely, I would.
Yeah. So I mean, so what type of advice would you give those females in the beauty industry and they don't know what to do? Because again, we're in a pandemic, but they do hair or they may want to bring their space online. So, what type of tips will you give that specific person on how they need to get started versus mindset and some of the things they need to do business to get themselves going?
Well, personally, I'ma just tell you that you definitely have to make sure you know your niche. What can you bring to the table that's not out there yet. You want to have your creativity and definitely just go about it and have your legal stuff together. It took me pretty much all year, little by little bit. I got my EIN number, I got my DUNS number, I got my LLC. Like I was getting stuff done because you want to
Mhm.
be legit so that you can get some extra stuff out there, and when you're not, you're limited, and that's something that I don't believe in. I don't never want nobody to limit me in what I can do,
That's
and
right.
you want to have that mindset. You want nobody telling you what you can and can't do when it comes to your business. And so I definitely would just advise any woman that wants to start their business, they line, you make sure it's professional, you make sure you have your stuff together, and you go forth and you don't let nobody stop you.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And yes, when you get your LLC and when you legalize your business, there are certain tax breaks you can get as a business. And this is what people don't understand. Now, because I am also a tax preparer, I
Wow.
tell people that even if you don't quite have your LLC, you can list yourself as a cash business. But the difference between that and being legalized as a business is you get greater tax deductions as a business, okay? Especially more you make. And I think that's the problem that people see now because the lower class, and I would consider myself, maybe middle class or whatever, but we complain
Mhm,
about taxes. And
mhm.
then the people in the higher tax brackets don't complain about taxes because the tax breaks work for them and they don't
Yeah,
work for us, middle class.
absolutely.
So this is the mindset and this is the education that people need to grasp about how it benefits them to be an entrepreneur, how it benefits them to legalize their business. You understand? And
Yes.
so I think what we'll do, I know sometime in the future, I want to have a couple of people on so that we can really hone in and talk about this because this is very much so needed, especially in the melanin community, especially in our community. Because I
Absolutely.
taught this growing up. And
Mhm.
I think this is something that would definitely be beneficial to us.
Yes.
All right, so we have your social links here. We'll ask Anyana to go ahead and put those in our scroll bar. So tell us where can we find you on social media, Facebook, Instagram?
Oh man, you guys, look, I have so many links for you guys to be able to join me. You can view me from the website www.justjazzy.com. I'm sorry, justjazzybeauty.com. Jazzy is spelled Jazee, hence my first name. And you'll be able to go about you'll be able to go on the website, click about Jazzy, and you'll be able to find all those links as well. My Instagram is just Jazzy Beauty Studio with two O's. And you'll be able to also find me on Facebook, just Jazzy Beauty Studio. And I have a group that pretty much lets you know about beauty tutorials, relationship advice, nails. I mean, the whole 9 yards. You'll be able to go to that group and to submit yourself and be a part of a community that really empower and really want the best for their customers, their clients. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there.
Okay, so we have here, let's see, Instagram at Just Jazzy Beauty Studio. Facebook page is at Just Jazzy Beauty Studio, and your Facebook group is Just Jazzy Beauty Dolls. So that's correct. I know you just said it, but I know I gotta see it.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm a
I'm
visual
visual.
learner, so I actually
Me
have to
too.
look at it.
Me too.
Yeah, so you guys,
Amen.
so those of you who are watching, so those who are watching, go ahead and follow Miss Just Jazzy and get the nuggets that she have to offer. As you can see, she knows her stuff, she knows her craft, and we know that she is going. We'll hear about her in the future. So go ahead and follow her. We will leave all the links and everything in our comments. So those of you who watch the replay, you will be able to get that information. And I want to say thank you so much once again for joining us. Giving us your nuggets. Happy to hear your kids lively in the background. So we know
Amen.
that you're again a working mother. So we certainly appreciate you, and we are certainly going to let you go. We don't want to hold you, but we definitely back again. If there's anything that you need from myself or Anyana, please let us know. We
Thank
would
you.
definitely be happy to come and help.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I look forward to connecting with y'all in the future. Absolutely.
All right, all right.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Take care.
All right, you guys, there you go. We did, hey, another day down, another week down, another entrepreneur down. Yes. Yes. Hey, Gary, thank you so much. We certainly appreciate you. Let's show that comment that you made for us. Terry says, okay, we have some powerful, growing women here. Yes, sir, we do. Yes, sir, we do. And we're going to continue to bless those because God has blessed us. And I, want to continue to have entrepreneurs that are successful, that are becoming successful to represent who we are. And so, again, you guys, we are on Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern at Generate Passive Income with Ra. So, we want you guys to go and join our business page so that you can get the nuggets that we offer on a regular basis. All right. And again, that link is bit.ly/quarantine and me. Again, bit.ly/quarantine and me. One more time, bit.ly/quarantine and me. Go on over to that link, answer those questions that we have for you. We will in turn do our research on the back end and then bring you back on to have a candid conversation. All right. And never fear if you don't like to, show your face. All right. We will schedule a 20-minute free consultation with you to get your questions answered. All right. Don't forget, like us on Facebook. Subscribe with us on YouTube. Again, we are branding over there. So right now we're currently called Network Savvy. So for those of you who are into network marketing, go ahead and join us over there. And, so next week we will be back with some new information, more nuggets, more valuable content that you guys will be able to use. And please, you guys, don't forget to share the broadcast. Don't forget to share the broadcast. If it were you up here, pouring out your heart and giving all the information, go ahead and share the broadcast. And again, thank you so much for being here. We hope that you guys have a very productive Friday, a wonderful weekend, and we will see you back on same time, same place. Peace. Have a good night, you guys.